Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and this is another weekly vlog. If you are new to my channel, my name is Katie, like I said before, and I do videos about lifestyle, faith, adoption, and travel. And so I'm really glad you're here, and if you think that's something you would enjoy, don't forget to click that subscribe button, and as always, like the video if you enjoy it. Here I am in the spot where I seem to always start my vlogs and do a lot of my filming because I've got a nice big window here. And as you can see, well, that's probably really way too bright. I'll show you in a second, but it is a very windy day. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty blustery day out there, as Pooh Bear would say. And yeah, there was a day like this last week too. When I was editing my vlog, I was looking back and it was like just like this. So here it is. I guess my brother who lives in Tennessee, I texted him this morning to see if he was okay because there were all these storms going through Chattanooga last night. When I woke up, it was all over the news. So he's fine. He said they had to take shelter in a neighbor's basement, but he was kind of going around to see what the damage was around the town. So who knows? All I've really done today is I woke up and ate a bagel and kind of hung out with my husband for a little bit and got ready. This much, not much, because I try to take some days off of wearing makeup a lot because I don't know, I don't have to wear anything because it's just me and my husband and my daughter and my dog at home, and literally no one cares if I'm wearing makeup, but I do wear it some days because it makes me feel better. I just wanted to break. I do have my fancy earrings from Amazon that I mentioned in my last video, and I'll link them below. I seriously love them, and my ears are so sensitive, and these are some of the only ones that do not cause them to feel infected, so if you're like that, I'll link them below because I think you would like them. Something kind of fun about this week, because you know, every single week is feeling kind of the same recently, as I'm sure you know, because of the crazy stuff going on in the world. But something our church is doing, which I think is really cool, is each week during this whole social distancing stuff, we are trying to support a different group of people. So last week was teachers, and this week it's local business. And I'd be lying if I said that Nick and I were not extremely excited to have an excuse to eat out pretty much all week. So what we're trying to do is we wrote down a list of all of our favorite like local restaurants and coffee shops and dessert places, and we're gonna try to choose one each day of this week to order from. So like today we're gonna support a Mexican restaurant that we really love in town, and then I think tomorrow we might do like a coffee shop just so we're not eating out every single day. Like we can do little things throughout the week, and there are a lot of like local owned coffee shops around us, which is awesome. Our church called it like the Put on Love project, and so it's just a way to show appreciation to our community and like help those local businesses during what I'm sure is a very rough time. So yeah, I think if you have a church community and you want to do that with them, I would highly recommend it. Maybe something cool to suggest to like your small group at church, or even just like your group of friends if you don't go to church. It's just a way to give back to your community. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love an excuse to eat Mexican food for no reason? I mean, can't really complain. We just got our Mexican food.
Yeah.
And it looks really good. We got, let's see, what's in this one?
The rice and the beans.
Rice and beans. This is the chile verde we got.
Really good.
And these are the tacos al pastor. Those are also very delicious. So we're gonna split it, and when they came with chips and salsa, we're gonna split the two things because they're both so delicious. We did this last time and it was great. Just finished lunch, which was absolutely delicious. Now I'm gonna spend some time with Brielle and probably put her down for her nap soon. So that's always nice to get a little time to myself. Beautiful sunset tonight. It's very cold outside, so I haven't stepped foot out, but it's nice to see the sunset. I wish it showed up better on camera. Hey there, happy Tuesday. I did some schoolwork this morning. I've got some more to do in a little bit. We just got done eating lunch, and yeah, not a lot planned out today. I do think we're gonna go get milkshakes later to support our favorite coffee shop that has the best milkshakes that I mentioned in another video. Other than that, not a lot planned. That's Mommy's favorite princess, Belle.
Mine.
Oh, it's your favorite princess too? You haven't even seen the movie yet. I love that princess though. Woohoo! So today's local business we're supporting is our favorite milkshake place.
Yep.
So we are enjoying these, and then we might take a walk. On a little walk. This little trail. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Pretty exciting day around here. Not really. Last night we went out and got milkshakes and took a little walk on a trail. I think I only filmed maybe like 5 seconds of each of those, but I'll throw it in there just in case. I think Nick is also gonna mow the lawn because it's extremely long, but it's like us and all of our neighbors are in a competition for who can grow their grass the longest, which I think is really funny because we're all stuck at home. You'd think we all would have like, okay, not everyone is, but a lot of people are stuck at home. You'd think we'd have more time to mow our lawns. But it's kind of like we're like, it's quarantine. We can't go outside and mow our lawns. So who knows? I feel like a lot of YouTubers I watch and enjoy, like I literally enjoy, they have like their lives so put together. Like they're always on top of things. Like their lawn would never get like that. Their houses are super clean. Meanwhile, every single week on my vlog, I'm like, oh, look at my room. It's a disaster. Again, time to clean it. I guess that's just how we roll over here. Nick just went and got us hot chocolate because I'm not enough of an adult to have coffee yet. But this is our favorite place in town. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And you can still see our birthday decorations in the background.
I mean, it's too cool to get rid of.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. I just finished the last episode of The Crown from season 3. And I just wish there was more to watch. I don't know, I just forgot how much I liked that show the first time I watched it. And because I watched the first 2 seasons a long time ago, like more around the time that they first came out. And then I totally forgot that the 3rd season had come out. So I just started watching it last week and I've already made it through all 10 episodes. I have so many thoughts and so many feelings. I am just so annoyed at Margaret's husband, Lord Snowden, because I feel like he's such a hypocrite in that episode because he's like, I'm gonna go off and have an affair with someone, but I'm gonna be really mad at you when you do. I mean, I don't approve of any of it, obviously, but I mean, come on, like, does he not realize how hypocritical that is? Ugh. But I really love just like learning about the royal family. I know I'm just like such a, you know, American over here, but I just think it's really fun to learn the history of it. And I'm sure like a lot of this is not actually what happened, but it is kind of interesting. I always love like the things that are real events or real people that happen and then they do like a fictional spin on it. I just think it's really fun. We're outside playing with some chalk. Can you show me your colors you have? Is that yellow? Yeah. That is beautiful drawing. You use pink and yellow. Ooh, green. Wow, it's so beautiful. We're trying to keep her up a little late since she slept in so long. So we're having her color and then we'll see what happens. Here's our super long grass.
No.
The weather is crazy right now. It just started hailing.
And the wind is insane.
Yeah. Whoa, it's crazy out there.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the wind? Oh, look, that just got caught up on the light. Hi and happy Thursday. Someone came over to say hi. Brielle's eating lunch. I have not checked in at all today. Did my online teaching hours, took a shower, texted some people, called my mom. Fun morning. So yeah, not a lot planned today. We are eating out for lunch, trying to support some more local businesses for that Put on Love project. And you know, it's just a nice excuse to eat out every now and then. I have not been going to sleep as early as I should. It's been really hard to. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday. I was up till about 2 a.m. I recently actually bought a domain for my website because I wanted to like prove to myself first that I could actually stick with it before I spent any money on my website. And I actually have stuck with it consistently for probably like 8 months or 9 months. And so they had a sale on domains, so I ended up getting one. So that was really exciting. So I was like really excited last night to like work on stuff. I was just like really addicted. And I started watching the Netflix series Anne with an E. It's like Anne of Green Gables, which I know a lot of people grew up on that, but I was never like a huge Anne of Green Gables person as a kid. And so but I was really enjoying watching that. So it is now about 4 p.m. on Thursday, and Brielle woke up from her nap just a little bit ago, but she actually slept. So I'm getting ready to clean our room, because one of the things that Brielle loves to do when she wakes up from her nap is she actually loves to read books by herself in her bed. And a lot of times we'll sit there in the chair and read with her, but it's been really nice because occasionally I can get away with getting some more stuff done. And I can just go and give her a ton of books and she reads them and she just like has a great time. And it's one of the only times she likes to be by herself. So I'm taking advantage of it and I'm gonna clean my room. Watching Anne with an E. And drinking out of my amazing Be Our Guest souvenir cup. Pretty good way to clean your room. Oh, and I also wanted to show you these headphones. So you may have seen me wear these in other vlogs. They're actually just nice, like $20 Amazon Bluetooth headphones. And oh my goodness, they're such a game changer. I seriously cannot believe like how much easier it is to clean and get stuff done around the house like while I'm wearing these, because even when like I'm washing dishes and my phone is staying there and I'm staying in one spot, you can't always hear what you're watching or what you're listening to very well. And I love to multitask like when I'm cleaning. I love to like listen to something. So this is great. I don't lose these because they're big. I know they're not convenient for everything, but I personally, for my needs, it's great. I'm gonna link them below because if you're like me and you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on headphones, but you want something easy, they're really awesome. And I think they're a cute color and everything like that. So check out the link below and let me know if you buy them, what you think of them, because I love them. What are we about to do?
Make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
The best.
So we've got Nick's mom's recipe and we're getting started. It's gonna be delicious. Domestic goddess at work. Just kidding. I think the best part of these cookies is the cinnamon, because there's a tablespoon of cinnamon in, which I'm about to put in there. But every time I make it, people like love it. Remember when I made it in the Dominican?
People did go crazy over
We went to like a fall themed party and like these have a little bit of cinnamon in them and people were like, what is it in there that tastes so good? And I really think that's what they were tasting.
I thought it was just the crap load of chocolate chips you put in.
There are a lot of chocolate chips, but not as many as when I make those cookie bars. Have you ever had a cookie bar?
That's true.
Those cookie bars. Everyone always asks me like what makes those so good, and I'm like, it's literally an entire bag of chocolate chips in very little dough. So
Yeah.
that's why you like it so much.
It's great.
And then they're always like, oh, I bet people like really like that recipe.
This is a Dominican vanilla.
It's extra delicious.
The superior
it's so
vanilla.
cheap. Like vanilla in the States is so expensive. And I like started off my adult life post-college in the Dominican. So I was like, oh yeah, a giant bottle of vanilla is like $1, like, or less. And that's not the case here. It's like really expensive. So we would always bring back vanilla for people for Christmas. Little did they know, cost us about $1. So, but it worked. This is like the type of shot you would do. You'd be like, am I right or am I right though? And then you'd be like, Can you tell people about your new look?
So I
This
believe
hat.
as you put it today, I was what?
I think I said that you were somewhere between a hipster and a homeless
and
person.
a homeless person, and I said that's definitely my sweet spot.
I don't know if I feel comfortable with that being your sweet spot. But
It is.
if you saw my vlog last week, we learned a very important fact about cookies from Nick, which is about how to find the ones with the most chocolate chips. And what was that advice that you gave?
The bottom tells the story.
So you can look at the top of a cookie like this, but the bottom really shows you how many chocolate chips there are. So you heard it here. The bottom tells the story. Well, it's Friday now. It's actually already almost 2 p.m. Just put Brielle down for her nap. Had a slow start this morning because after we made all those cookies last night, we just did not get to bed early. It was really fun though, so we enjoyed that. And then we're just today for lunch we just had like whatever, we just kind of scrounged. And for dinner, we're trying to make this like Mexican style pulled pork to use in like burritos or tacos. So we kind of just started making up our own recipe. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like this whole vlog has been kind of random, especially compared to last week, because this week there's like not that much happening, but last week we had Nick's birthday and Easter. There's like a lot more to show. And so I don't know that I'm gonna do a vlog next week. If I do, I might try to do just like a daily vlog, as in like one day of my week and just post it, because I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of the same stuff over and over and over again. So here's the pork right now. I mean, it looks pretty good, but we used we actually used a Mexican sauce that we had left over from the Mexican restaurant we ordered from. And we put it on, I put lime juice, garlic, honey. I have a bunch of cilantro we'll probably put on after. And yeah, that's about it. Hey there, so I realized I kind of started my vlog and I didn't really like do an introduction. So I'm gonna put this before my other clip. So I'm gonna look less done than this and then I'm gonna look more done. But anyway, it is currently Saturday and yeah, not a lot planned for today. I'm going to show you kind of like my getting ready routine in a second, and then we're gonna have lunch. So happy Saturday. All right, something I'm trying to get a little bit back more into the swing of is do my Devos every day. And so I want to show you the app I use. It's on here, it's just called the Bible, but I think it's called YouVersion if you search it in the store. And here, I gotta get off my page here. What's really cool about it is they have these plans, and you can actually like look for plans. They have a ton of them. My Bible study that I'm in, like it's my house church with the women, we chose to do the Bible Project one, and they have these really cool videos at the beginning of each book you read. And kind of describes like the historical, background of what you're reading, and it describes like the main themes you're gonna find. Anyway, so this is the Gospels, and we're going through like all of the Gospels in here. We're in Mark right now, and you can see it says I have 70 missed days because we are actually only doing 3 chapters a day, or 3 chapters a week instead of 1 a day, like the plan suggests. So that's why it says that. I am behind though. I have missed things, but once they started over at Mark, I just like started from the beginning with everyone. What's really cool about it is there's this part on here called Talk It Over. So after you read the chapter, the people that you're on the group with can all comment about what you read and ask each other questions and like explain what kind of stuck out to you in the passage. And I really love that kind of like social aspect of it, especially now when we can't see each other, we can't talk about stuff in person. It is just a really cool way to connect. We actually started this before coronavirus started, but for me it's been really good. I've been trying to do this in the morning when I wake up, now that I don't have to like start the day commuting to work really early, and it's been really good. So I'll link the website down below for the app, but you can also just look on your phone and just look for, like, I think it's either the Bible app or YouVersion. So look for one of those. Ooh, I look rough. I really need to take a shower. That's what I'm about to do. But I did finish my Devos and I caught up. I'm almost caught up. I'm only like a day or two behind now of where the other women in my group are, which is pretty awesome because I was pretty far behind at one point and I've been sticking with it and doing it pretty much every day. I missed yesterday, but other than that, this week I've done it every single day, which for me is like a huge accomplishment. So, and I just want to say, I'm not doing it in like a legalistic sense of like, oh, I have to do this to earn God's love, or like I have to do this to be a good Christian. It's like, I want to be back into the Word. And I know that when I read my Bible more, it totally changes my attitude. Like just having God's Word in my heart and in my mind, like throughout my day, it changes the way that I interact with my daughter when I'm frustrated with her. It changes the way I talk to my husband. Like, I'm not saying it just like totally makes me a new person at like one reading, but I just feel like when I'm focusing on the right things, like my heart, the way I feel and the way I act changes too. So that's what I've been trying to get more consistent with. I just want to be clear with that. I'm not like, oh, I have to do this every day or I'm a bad person. It's just, I really, really struggle with like actually being consistent, which if you haven't caught my Steadfast series, I'll link that above so that you can see it, because I just, yeah, I've kind of talked about how I've really struggled with like not sticking to things that I say I'm going to do. And so this year, that's my word of the year. And I've been kind of reflecting on that each month. And in March, my reflection was very honestly like, well, that didn't go very well. So I'm trying to learn how to just like not quit just because I'm not doing it perfectly. Or if you miss one day, it doesn't mean you have to quit. And so that's something I've been working on. I think if you're someone who's really hard on yourself if you miss something and you're like always trying to be perfect, you might not want to have this attitude of like, oh, I need to catch up. And I don't know. I think you kind of have to know yourself. And, you know, for me, I lack discipline. I don't lack like the grace side of things with myself as much. I almost have too much of that. So that's kind of where I am, but I'm feeling good because I've been sticking with it consistently and it really does make a difference. All right, well, I'm all clean now. It feels so nice to have showered, and I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup, put in my contacts, and try to get ready for the day. Oh, and before I start, something I wanted to ask you guys about is, so this is the moisturizer I've been using for a while, and to be honest with you, I am someone who really did not start using moisturizer until like a year or so ago. Like, I really didn't grow up using it. I always had fairly clear skin and stuff and never had like a ton of dryness. As I get older, I find that I have a little more dryness. I would like something a little bit more heavy duty, I guess. I'm looking for more of like a night cream type of thing, you know, getting older, skin's getting older. I'm gonna be 29 in May. So just trying to look for something like that. So if you have any recommendations of like your favorite products that, especially that aren't crazy expensive, you should drop them in the comments because I'm always looking for ideas. I find researching beauty products to be extremely overwhelming because there's so many options, and then there's some that are like there's some that are like over $100 and you're just like, is it really worth over $100? Because I've gotten like samples of stuff before from Ulta that have come when I've ordered something, and like the product itself normally is like over $100, and I got a little thing of it for free, and I'm like, I just don't really believe that it's worth that much. Maybe I'm just skeptical, but if you have a product that you've used and you really enjoy, definitely tell me in the comments, because I want to kind of compile ones that I know people have used and liked so I can kind of look through just those, because otherwise it's just so overwhelming to look at all the different options. So let me know in the comments. So this is my quarantine look. This is actually a pretty, for me, pretty put together quarantine look because I actually put on makeup and just wanted to feel fresh today. As I mentioned earlier this week, we're doing this Put on Love project for our church, and we're trying to support local businesses this week. So last week, if you saw my vlog, we ate a ton of pizza because it was Nick's birthday week, but it's been like a week since I've had pizza now. I needed a break because we had it like 3 times last week. But we ordered pizza from one of our favorite local places. It's actually in our college town. And since like all the students have gone home, it's a super tiny town. They just don't get as much business in the summers. And now, like not only in the summers, but even this whole spring because all the students are gone. So we're trying to support them, and they have delicious pizza. So it's awesome to have an excuse, but that just came. So I'm gonna go eat some pizza and go from there.
Oh, yeah.
That looks delicious. This is like their cheese bread. That's so good. Excited.
Yes.
And then we got our classic pepperoni and bacon. Looks so good. Suki thinks it looks good too, but she doesn't get any. Who are we gonna go see?
Abba.
Abra. What are we gonna say?
Happy birthday, Abba.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
We're gonna go walk by their house, and from a distance we're gonna say happy birthday. And I think we might get a cookie. This is her little
You're
friend from
sorry.
church who lives in our neighborhood. So we're
sorry
gonna
you
walk
bumped
by and
it.
say happy birthday. Well, it is now Saturday at about 10:30 at night, and I'm still going strong, going around the house, cleaning, getting some stuff done. Been kind of a weird day. Definitely feeling a little bit down emotionally, and just, you know, it's kind of like every other day is good and every other day is just hard during this whole quarantine thing. And there are days you feel this is fine, and then other ones that aren't so great. And today is a not so great one. We did have fun doing our little walk-by birthday party earlier for the girl in our neighborhood who goes to our church. So that was really fun. Brielle really loved like being able to, you know, say hi and everything. I might do a little clip tomorrow, and then I'll probably just wrap up the vlog tomorrow so I can post this on Monday. And I didn't mention this earlier, but I am planning to post on Mondays during this whole quarantine thing, and then after that I might move back to my Thursday schedule whenever this ends. I haven't quite decided. So since I'm mostly doing vlogs, I feel like it makes more sense to do it on Monday than to wait like all the way till Thursday the next week if it's from the previous week. So cleaned up the dining room, and we don't have a tablecloth on right now, so our table needs to be refinished, but our tablecloth was so terrible that this is just honestly an improvement. Then I cleaned up the kitchen, and right now I just have recycling to go out, some laundry, all of Brill's like dress up clothes to put away, and then also this laundry that's gonna go partially some of Brill's sheets, so I can't put it in there right now. But I'm feeling pretty good about the kitchen. Cleaned the stovetop, which is annoying. And yeah, it's after midnight now. Can't get myself to go to bed on time. Hello and happy Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog here because I really don't feel like filming today, and I'm just not in the best mood. I'm just really tired of, you know, the whole situation. Basically today, the only real plan is that we're probably gonna go on a walk at some point. I'm really hoping we can go to a hiking trail nearby, because I'd really like to stop walking around in our neighborhood. I'm just really bored. I feel definitely feeling a little trapped right now, so to be able to go somewhere not in our neighborhood would be great. So that's kind of the plan for today, and just have a family day and relax, and then I have to get some online teaching stuff ready for this next week, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it through this vlog, man, you're a trooper, because I feel like other than us making cookies, there wasn't that much going on. But if you did make it, thank you so much. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you'd like more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome week.